Hey guys! So, in case you didn't notice, I'm dressed up as Poison Ivy today. Why are you dressed up as Poison Ivy, you might ask? That can only mean one thing. I'm doing another top 10! I've been having so much fun dressing up and being dorky that I figured why not do some fun and cosplay. Everybody freaked out when I did Big Boss on Twitter, like Hideo Kojima noticed it, everybody noticed it, and I'm like a Halloween psycho. So the fact that I get to dress up when it's not Halloween is like super exciting for me. So today we are going to be talking about some of my favorite things from the Batman Arkham series. Since we're working on Arkham Knight right now, I figured now would be the perfect time. Everybody's excited and waiting for Arkham Knight to come out, so why not talk about some of my favorite things from the series so far. So this obviously means there's disclaimer, warning, 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 spoiler alert! There's gonna be spoiler alerts, because there's just gonna be spoiler alerts, don't fucking ask questions. One of my favorite things from the series is that they brought back pretty much all of the voice actors from the original Batman animated series. Now, I grew up with a little brother 8.5 years younger than me, so I watched a ton of Batman for him, but also for myself. I was obsessed with the animated series, so when they started these Arkham Asylum games, and I found out that Conroy and Harley Quinn, and they had Mark Hamill reprising their roles, I was so floored and excited about it that it was a must-play to me right off the bat. It had the original voice of the Harley Quinn that's been doing it for years, but unfortunately in Origins her voice was missing and I could tell right away that it wasn't her voice. I guess she had to retire because it's such a high-pitched voice and she's getting older, so she's having a hard time doing it. So that was kind of a bummer. It's just good to hear the original voices. I don't know, it's just, it's nostalgic. Kevin Conroy's the man, so I was really excited. Another one of my favorite things about the series, they usually hint at what, you know, couple villains are gonna be in the game. They hint at who's gonna be around, possibly, yada yada yada. But the fun thing that I have so much fun playing is you don't know who you're gonna run into next. You don't know, oh my god, there's a Penguin, now we're fighting the Penguin. Oh, there's Bane, oh, there's Poison Ivy, you know, and they just pop up through as the games progress, basically. Like in Arkham Asylum, they're all in Arkham Asylum, so you slowly, you know, find their little cells. And also in Arkham City, it's the same thing. You don't know who you're going to run into, all of a sudden Deadshot's in it, you know. All of a sudden you're fighting Bane again. It's just exciting, and it keeps you on your toes, and it's fun, and the story is so awesome that they're like some of my favorite games ever. I bought every single one right when they came out, played them like crazy. One of my favorite series, so much fun. I love Batman, so yeah. Another thing I love is the scanning mechanism that they have, especially in the first one. It was the Riddles. The Riddler is leaving clues everywhere, and then every time you unlock one, you kind of get these little points. And of course, I'm a psycho and I want to unlock everything and I want to finish everything. So I was really excited about that. You know, you see something and you're like, that looks out of place, or that reminds me of a certain character, you know, like if there's an umbrella somewhere and it's kind of in a weird situation, it's probably something that you should scan, and it's like, oh, Penguin, and they always had all these riddles that I thought were so awesome, and I don't know how they thought of all of them, like even the Calendar Man and his cell. You know, because there's a cell and it's full of calendar dates, so you scan it and that's part of a riddle. So that was something that I really had fun with in the game. It was my favorite things. I just scanned everything and I looked at everything, little detail, and zoomed in on everything in that game. And then after you're done with the game, you could go back and finish all the riddles that you didn't do already. So that was always fun. Not to mention you find the Riddler trophies, which were a pain in the fucking ass in Arkham City. I hated it. I still haven't finished all those. But that was super fun. Another thing I liked was all the little storylines that they have and the little parts on each villain. And I really enjoyed the Mr. Freeze one. It talks, you know, it shows him and his wife, and it's just like you feel for him, but he's a bad guy, and I really enjoyed like his fight. It was just fun. It was awesome. All these fights scared me. Like they were just like, oh my god, I don't want him to get me. Oh my god, it's like so nerve-wracking. But I just loved all their storylines. The Penguin's domain, all these little things with the Penguin, all these different little details that were really important, and I really appreciate those type of things. So another cool thing that, you know, wasn't necessarily in a Batman series that they were new to the games was the Titan. Basically, Titan makes everybody giant and ripped and crazy monster, and Joker's using it and they're pumping it all over the city to make monsters so he can roll over everything because he's the Joker and he likes to fuck shit up. He ends up taking it, turns into this big monster, and there's just this epic battle between you and the Joker and Titan Joker. And it's kind of like, how the fuck are you gonna beat this? I died multiple times in that. Because he's got all these little guys out there too, and there's like everything's electrified, and you had to fight him, and then you had to fight these guys, and it was a blast to play. The Titan is no joke. I thought it was crazy. Another thing that I thought was like so much fun and so scary and creepy all at the same time was I loved Killer Croc. He just scared the shit out of me because I remember Killer Croc being like smaller in the animated series. He wasn't like this big huge monster. And in Arkham Asylum, in all the Arkham games, he was just fucking giant and scary, and you're running on these boards and he just comes out and gets you. That freaked me the fuck out. It was just, oh my god, I still like get goosebumps thinking about it. That was awesome. Another thing that I vividly just remember and took from the games were the Scarecrow nightmares montages. They took like Scarecrow, I feel like, from Batman Begins. He looks more like him. It's just so chilling and creepy. There's a giant scarecrow in the middle and you're in like this nightmare world. It makes no sense. You're like on this parallel universe and it's dark and it's deep, like you're in the morgue and your dad's dead and just really like hallucinogenic stuff. And that was some of the craziest shit. I just remember being like, oh my god, come in here and watch this. Like, this is insane, this scene. I've never seen something like that before. And you can't let Scarecrow see you, so you're sneaking around. And it was just crazy. And I just remember like, this is fucking awesome. I want to play this part again and again and again. So that was something I really enjoyed in the game. Another one of my favorite moments from the series is when you go in Arkham City and you're in Joker's domain basically, and you go into this room and it has a pregnancy test and the test is positive and there's multiple of them, and that was kind of like a hint, like what are they, do they have a baby? What is going on, you know? Even at the ending credits you can hear Harley and she's singing, "Hush little baby, don't say a word. Mama's..." I remember thinking like, oh my god, does everybody know about this? Is this an Easter egg? Like, this is insane. Because I'm one of those people that I want to go through and look at every single little thing. And I found that and I was so stoked on it. I thought that was crazy little plot twist. Playing as Catwoman was fucking awesome. I really enjoyed doing that. Catwoman is another character that I hold dear to my heart because I think because I'm female that they've always been my favorite. They're like ass-kicking girls, and even though they're bad, like I love them because they were fucking cool, but they were still sexy, and they were badass, they don't take shit from anybody. So playing as her was so fun. I love that her little apartment had all her little cats in it. And I will probably do a Catwoman cosplay from the Dark Knight one. I was her for Halloween a couple of years back, so I probably want to do that, especially since I have a cat now. It'd be so fun to take pictures with her as Catwoman. It was just fun because she had her whip, and like you would whip around, and she had little like claws and climb up walls and stuff. Obviously, it wasn't as easy getting around as it was if you're Batman. But it was still a lot of fun, and she had her own trophies to find, so it was kind of like a whole nother game playing as Catwoman. Another one of the craziest moments in this series is, spoiler alert, when the Joker dies. No, not Mr. J. I don't know, I mean, he's pretty dead, I think he's pretty fucking dead. But like, there's always that part of me where I'm like, is he dead? I don't know if he's dead. It was at the end of Arkham City, and it was just nobody saw that coming. I don't think. I did not see that coming. I couldn't believe that it actually happened. It was a very crazy moment in the series because it has, all these games have been about Batman versus the Joker, Batman versus the Joker, and then all of a sudden it's like, what? He can't be dead. He's the main like antagonist of all these games. So that was pretty crazy. And then like Harley crying, and you go back to his little area in the game and Harley's crying and upset, and I mean, I think he's dead, right? He's dead, right? Because he was Clayface, but then he wasn't Clayface when he died, and then he's dead, and the Batman cops, what? I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoyed my top 10 or whatever number we are at. I just had fun talking about it, and any excuse I get to dress up, I am going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to add me on PSN. It's Amanda Lemon, and let's play together. If you guys would like more videos like this, then make sure you comment below, more top 10. And also, I've had somebody interested in doing a kind of Ask Lemon thing. So let me know if you guys would care to do that. I don't know, I'm not that interesting, but I'll answer some of your questions, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye. I just sit here for like 10 minutes thinking in my head because sometimes I write stuff down, sometimes I don't. But I don't know what I'm doing now. And if you guys would like more games, more video, if you guys would like, my friend just invited me to lunch and I'm dressed up like this, like, I don't think I can make it. I loved oranges. Oh god, they're gonna come over and I look like this.